Introduction: a tale of triumph and transformation. In the heart of a tranquil countryside, nestled amidst rolling hills and fertile fields, there existed a quaint village with a story as captivating as the landscape that surrounded it. This is not a tale of magic or mythical creatures, nor is it a fable of talking animals. Instead, it is a real-life narrative, a poignant testament to the incredible power of determination, hard work, and the opportunity to change one's destiny. Our story begins in this idyllic village, where the sunrises painted the sky in hues of gold and the villagers worked tirelessly, tilling the earth to eke out a modest living. Among them was a young boy named Sam, whose life was destined to be a remarkable journey from obscurity to greatness. Sam, a mischievous and carefree soul, was born into the humble abode of a poor farmer. His days were spent chasing dreams along the riverbank and sharing laughter with friends who, like him, aspired for something more than the monotonous rhythm of rural life. Little did Sam know that a seemingly ordinary day would herald the beginning of a journey that would not only change his life, but also inspire an entire village. One fateful morning, the village square buzzed with an unusual fervor, as adults gathered, their faces etched with a sense of urgency and purpose. Sam's curiosity was piqued, and he inched closer to eavesdrop on the discussions that were about to reshape his destiny. It was then that he heard about the scholarship program, a gleaming beacon of hope held out by a neighboring city. This scholarship was more than just an educational opportunity, it was a lifeline, a rare chance for one student from their humble village to break free from the shackles of poverty and grasp the uncharted potential of a quality education. The village council had decided to conduct a competition to unearth the most deserving candidate, one who would be bestowed with the golden ticket to a brighter future. Sam's heart pounded with newfound excitement. Here was a chance to transcend the limitations of his upbringing, to escape the relentless toil of the farm, and to embark on a path that could lead him to heights he had only dared to dream of. But little did Sam realize that this path would be fraught with challenges, obstacles that would test not only his intellect but also his resolve and tenacity. It was a journey that would push him to the limits of his capabilities, and in the process, transform him from a carefree village boy into a young man of purpose and dedication. The competition was arduous, demanding proficiency in subjects Sam had scarcely ventured into. Yet, armed with nothing but a fervent desire to succeed, he embarked on this educational quest, determined to prove that his humble origins did not define his potential. As the weeks turned into months, Sam's life took a dramatic turn. His days were no longer spent in frivolous play by the riverbank, instead, they were devoted to rigorous study and relentless preparation. He voraciously devoured every book he could lay his hands on, seeking guidance from the village's wise old teacher, Mr. Johnson, who recognized the spark of potential within this young lad. This transformation was not without its share of struggle and self-doubt. Sam often found himself on the precipice of despair, tempted to abandon his pursuit of the scholarship. Yet, the words of his mother, a source of unwavering support, echoed in his mind, "Sam, you have a chance to change our lives. Don't waste it." These words became his mantra, fueling his determination to press on. Through the relentless pursuit of knowledge and the unwavering support of his mentor, Mr. Johnson, Sam began to grasp the true meaning of success. It wasn't merely about innate talent, it was about the tireless dedication and unwavering perseverance that one invested in their dreams. And so, as the day of reckoning arrived, Sam stood on the threshold of a new chapter in his life. The competition was fierce, the stakes were high, but his resolve was unbreakable. He answered every question with a determined spirit, drawing from the wellspring of knowledge and determination he had cultivated over the months. When the results were announced, the village erupted in jubilation. Sam was declared the winner, and his mother's eyes filled with tears of pride and joy. His triumph was not just a personal victory, it was a testament to the transformative power of opportunity, hard work, and the unwavering belief in one's own potential. With the scholarship in hand, Sam embarked on a journey to the bustling city, leaving behind the familiar comfort of his village. Yet, he carried with him the lessons learned and the indomitable spirit that had propelled him to victory. The city presented its own set of challenges, but Sam was undeterred, for he understood that education was his ticket to a better future, not just for himself, but for his entire family and village. Years passed, and Sam returned to his village, not as the carefree boy who had left, but as a successful lawyer. He used his knowledge and skills to help the people of his village with their legal troubles, offering them a chance at justice and a brighter future. Sam had not forgotten where he came from, he remained deeply connected to his roots, driven by the belief that everyone deserved an opportunity to succeed, just as he had. Sam's story became an enduring inspiration to the entire village, a living testament to the idea that with hard work, determination, and the right opportunity, anyone could transcend their circumstances and achieve their most cherished dreams. This, dear reader, is a tale of triumph and transformation, a reminder that within the hearts of ordinary individuals lie the seeds of greatness, waiting to be nurtured by the fertile soil of opportunity.
Chapter 1: The New Beginning. In the heart of the serene countryside, where the rhythmic symphony of nature played its daily overture, lay the picturesque village of Greenvale. Nestled between rolling hills carpeted with emerald green meadows, this village was a haven of simplicity and tradition. Here, the sun seemed to rise with a tender embrace, casting a golden hue over the tranquil landscape, while the villagers labored tirelessly, tending to their crops and livestock. Among the villagers, there lived a young boy named Sam, who was known far and wide for his mischievous spirit and carefree attitude. He was the son of Daniel, a hardworking farmer, who toiled day in and day out to make ends meet. Sam's days were typically filled with boundless energy and youthful exuberance. He would race through fields of swaying wheat, explore the enchanting forests that bordered the village, and engage in playful escapades with his companions along the meandering riverbank. Greenvale was a close-knit community, where everyone knew one another's joys and sorrows. It was a place where traditions were revered, stories were passed down through generations, and the sense of belonging was palpable. The simple pleasures of life, like sharing stories under the star-studded sky or celebrating the bountiful harvests, held profound significance in the lives of the villagers. But for all its charm, Greenvale was not untouched by the challenges that often accompany rural life. The families of the village, including Sam's, faced the daily grind of farming, the unpredictable whims of weather, and the perennial struggle to make ends meet. Dreams of a better life, of escaping the endless cycle of labor, were cherished by many, including the young souls of Greenvale. One bright morning, the village square, usually a gathering place for joyous festivals and communal events, buzzed with an unusual aura of excitement and anticipation. Adults from the village had congregated, their faces marked with a sense of urgency and purpose that was foreign to the typically laid-back atmosphere of Greenvale. Sam, the ever-curious soul, couldn't resist the temptation to approach and eavesdrop on the intriguing discussions that unfolded. As he inched closer, he overheard snippets of conversation, phrases that piqued his curiosity and ignited a spark of hope within him. The villagers were discussing a scholarship program that had been introduced by a neighboring city. This program was not just an educational opportunity, it was a lifeline, an extraordinary chance for one student from their humble village to break free from the constraints of poverty and grasp the limitless potential that education could offer. The news was met with a collective sense of wonder and anticipation, as the villagers recognized the life-altering significance of this opportunity. The village council had made a momentous decision. They would conduct a competition to identify the most deserving candidate among the youth of Greenvale. The chosen student would be bestowed with the golden ticket to a brighter future, an opportunity to receive an education that was typically beyond the reach of rural folk. For Sam, a boy who had always harbored dreams of something greater, this revelation was nothing short of a revelation. It was a chance to redefine his destiny, to escape the relentless toil of the farm, and to pursue a future that shimmered with possibilities. The thought of escaping the boundaries of Greenvale, of venturing into the unknown, filled him with a mixture of excitement and trepidation. As this pivotal chapter in Sam's life began, he could not have foreseen the incredible journey that lay ahead. Little did he know that the competition for the scholarship would test not only his intellect but also the depths of his determination and resilience. It was the beginning of a new chapter, one filled with challenges and opportunities that would shape him into the person he was destined to become.
Chapter 2: The Opportunity. The news of the scholarship program spread like wildfire through the village of Greenvale, igniting a newfound spirit of hope and aspiration among its residents. As the days passed, the once tranquil village began to buzz with fervor, as discussions of the impending competition became the topic of conversation in every household. Sam, who had been an active participant in village life's light-hearted adventures and carefree pastimes, felt a seismic shift within himself. The prospect of the scholarship stirred something deep within him, awakening a sense of purpose he had never felt before. He realized that this opportunity could be the key to unlocking a future beyond the boundaries of the village, a future where he could escape the never-ending cycle of farm work and embrace the world of knowledge and possibilities. With the scholarship competition now a reality, the village council swung into action. They outlined the criteria for selection, emphasizing not just academic prowess but also character and determination. It was clear that they sought a candidate who not only possessed intelligence but also the resilience to overcome challenges and the commitment to use their education for the betterment of the community. For Sam, this revelation meant that he had to embark on a transformational journey. He understood that the path to success would require more than just wishful thinking. It demanded unwavering dedication and hard work. With newfound determination, he decided to take the first steps toward his dream. Sam's days were no longer defined by carefree adventures by the riverbank. Instead, they became a relentless pursuit of knowledge and self-improvement. He began devouring books with a hunger for learning that seemed insatiable.
The village's meager library became his haven, and he voraciously consumed its contents, immersing himself in the worlds of literature, mathematics, and science. As he delved into the subjects he once considered daunting, Sam realized that knowledge was not a treasure reserved for the elite or the privileged. It was a beacon of light that could illuminate the path to his dreams, a path that was paved with the bricks of hard work and perseverance. Sam's transformation did not go unnoticed. The villagers, who had once seen him as the mischievous boy with boundless energy, began to witness a remarkable change. He became a young man with a purpose, an individual who had set his sights on a goal and was working diligently to achieve it. Mr. Johnson, the village's wise and elderly teacher, recognized Sam's potential and offered his guidance. With Mr. Johnson's mentorship, Sam's understanding of complex subjects deepened, and his ability to articulate his thoughts improved. Together, they embarked on a journey of learning that transcended the boundaries of the small village and reached for the stars. But as the days turned into weeks and the weeks into months, Sam faced his share of challenges. The material he encountered was often challenging, and there were moments when he questioned his own capabilities. The fear of failure loomed large, but he remembered his mother's unwavering support and encouragement. "Sam, you have a chance to change our lives," his mother would say, her eyes filled with hope. "Don't waste it." These words became Sam's mantra, a reminder of the profound impact his success could have on his family and the entire village. He knew that he couldn't afford to falter or give in to self-doubt. He had a responsibility not only to himself but also to those who believed in him. With Mr. Johnson's guidance and the indomitable spirit he had cultivated, Sam forged ahead on his journey towards the coveted scholarship. Each day brought with it new challenges, new discoveries, and a growing sense of purpose. The scholarship had become more than just an opportunity. It had become a symbol of hope, a symbol that held the promise of a brighter future not only for Sam but for the entire village of Greenvale. And so, in the quiet moments of his tireless study, as the sun dipped below the horizon and the stars adorned the night sky, Sam felt the weight of his dreams resting on his shoulders. The scholarship competition was drawing near, and he knew that his future hung in the balance. But he was determined to seize this opportunity, to prove that with unwavering dedication and the belief in one's own potential, the impossible could be achieved. Chapter 2 was the story of Sam's transformation, a testament to the profound impact that a single opportunity could have on the course of a young boy's life and the destiny of an entire village.
Chapter 3: The Challenge. As the days grew shorter and the harvest season approached, the village of Greenvale witnessed a remarkable transformation in Sam. He had entered a phase of intense preparation for the scholarship competition, and his once carefree days were now consumed by books, study, and a relentless pursuit of knowledge. Sam's journey into the world of education was not without its struggles. The scholarship competition, he soon realized, was not merely a test of his intelligence, it was a grueling challenge that would test the depths of his determination and resilience. The subjects he encountered were far more complex than anything he had ever imagined, and the weight of the responsibility on his shoulders began to feel almost overwhelming. But Sam was not one to back down from a challenge. He had made a commitment to himself and his family to seize this opportunity, and he was willing to face whatever challenges lay ahead. With the guidance of Mr. Johnson, who had become both mentor and friend, Sam embarked on a journey of self-discovery and intellectual growth. Their study sessions often stretched late into the night, with the dim glow of a lantern casting shadows on the pages of textbooks. Mr. Johnson patiently explained complex concepts, breaking them down into simpler, more digestible pieces. Sam, in turn, absorbed knowledge like a sponge, determined to master the subjects that lay before him. Mathematics, science, literature, the world of academia unfolded before Sam like a vast, uncharted territory. He grappled with algebraic equations, delved into the mysteries of the natural world, and explored the depths of classic literature. Each subject presented its unique set of challenges, but Sam's perseverance was unwavering. His study routine was relentless, and his resolve unshakable. Sam often found himself awake long past midnight, poring over his notes and practicing equations until he could solve them with ease. He understood that success in the scholarship competition was not merely about memorizing facts and figures, it required a deep understanding of the subjects and the ability to apply that knowledge creatively. As the weeks turned into months, Sam's transformation became even more evident. The mischievous boy who once roamed the village was now a focused, disciplined young man. His friends, who had initially teased him for his newfound dedication, began to admire his determination. The challenges Sam faced were not just academic, they were also emotional and psychological. There were moments when doubt would creep in, when he questioned whether he was truly capable of succeeding on this arduous journey. But in those moments of uncertainty, he would think of his mother's unwavering support and the dreams of a better life that had fueled his determination from the very beginning. "Sam," his mother would often say, "you are destined for greatness. Don't let anything or anyone hold you back." These words became a source of strength for Sam, a reminder that he was not alone on this journey. He had the support and belief of his family, his mentor Mr. Johnson, and the entire village of Greenvale. With each passing day, Sam grew more confident in his abilities. He realized that success was not solely determined by one's natural talents but by the willingness to work hard, persevere through challenges, and never lose sight of one's goals. The scholarship competition drew closer, and Sam knew that he was on the verge of a life-changing moment. The challenges he had faced, the knowledge he had gained, and the transformation he had undergone were all leading up to this pivotal juncture in his journey. Chapter 3, the chapter of challenges, was a testament to Sam's unwavering commitment to seize the opportunity before him. It was a reminder that the pursuit of knowledge and the path to success were not without their obstacles, but for those who dared to persevere, the rewards could be truly extraordinary.
Chapter 4, The Struggle. The days in Greenvale continued their rhythm, each one marked by the rising and setting of the sun. For Sam, these days had transformed into a relentless cycle of learning, practice, and self-discovery. The upcoming scholarship competition loomed on the horizon, an event that would determine the course of his future. As Sam dove deeper into his studies, the challenges he faced grew more formidable. The subjects he had once found daunting now became complex puzzles that required not only knowledge but also creativity to solve. The weight of the scholarship competition pressed heavily on his shoulders, and there were moments when the pressure threatened to engulf him. It was during these times of struggle that Sam truly understood the meaning of determination and perseverance. He faced the daunting prospect of failure on numerous occasions. There were moments when he would spend hours on a single mathematical problem, feeling as though he were teetering on the brink of surrender. But he would not yield. He had come too far to turn back now. Mr. Johnson, his trusted mentor, played a crucial role during this period of struggle. He recognized the immense potential within Sam and offered unwavering support. When Sam felt overwhelmed, Mr. Johnson would patiently guide him through the most challenging concepts, breaking them down into manageable pieces. The village itself became a source of inspiration. The rolling hills, the rustling leaves, and the familiar faces of his fellow villagers served as a constant reminder of where he came from and what he was striving to achieve. The dreams of a better life for himself and his family were his driving force, propelling him forward through the darkest moments of doubt. Nights often found Sam bent over his desk, the soft glow of a lamp casting long shadows across his room. The village, too, lay in peaceful slumber, unaware of the fierce battle being waged within the walls of his modest home. Equations, literary analysis, and scientific theories filled his notebooks, each page a testament to the countless hours he had dedicated to his studies. As the scholarship competition drew nearer, the struggle intensified. The weight of expectation, not only from his family and the village but from himself, bore down on him. The fear of failure, of letting down those who believed in him, was a constant presence in his mind. But Sam had learned an invaluable lesson on his journey. He knew that true success was not measured solely by the absence of obstacles but by the ability to overcome them. He understood that the path to greatness was paved with moments of uncertainty, self-doubt, and difficulty. It was the struggle itself that shaped him into the person he was becoming. His mother's words echoed in his heart, "Sam, you have a chance to change our lives. Don't waste it." Those words were a constant reminder of the purpose behind his relentless efforts. With unwavering determination, Sam continued to push through the challenges, confronting each one with a tenacity that had become his trademark. He knew that the scholarship competition would be the ultimate test of his abilities, a culmination of all the struggles he had faced and conquered. Chapter 4, the chapter of struggle, was a pivotal point in Sam's journey. It was a testament to his resilience and his unwavering commitment to seize the opportunity that had presented itself. The obstacles he faced were not mere hindrances but stepping stones on the path to his dreams, and he was determined to overcome them, no matter the cost.
Chapter 5, the transformation. As the days turned into weeks, and the weeks into months, a remarkable transformation began to take hold in the village of Greenvale, and at its center was a young man named Sam. His journey from a carefree boy to a determined scholar was a testament to the extraordinary power of dedication and the pursuit of a dream. Sam's friends, who had once spent their days playing games by the riverbank, could scarcely believe the change they witnessed in their companion. Gone was the mischievous grin that used to light up his face during their escapades. In its place was a look of intense focus and purpose. The village elders, too, observed this transformation with a sense of awe. They had watched Sam grow from a child who frolicked among the fields to a young man who now devoted himself to books and study. His dedication to his education had not gone unnoticed, and the villagers could sense that something remarkable was happening in their midst. Sam's mother, perhaps the person who had witnessed his transformation most closely, watched with a mixture of pride and gratitude. Her son's pursuit of knowledge was not just a personal achievement, it was a beacon of hope for their family and the entire village. She knew that Sam's journey was paving the way for a brighter future, not only for him but for all those who aspired to break free from the confines of rural life. Mr. Johnson, the wise village teacher who had become Sam's mentor, was equally astounded by the young man's progress. He marveled at the way Sam had embraced the challenges of learning, tackling each subject with a fervor that was both inspiring and humbling. It was a reminder to Mr. Johnson of the boundless potential that resided within every individual, waiting to be nurtured and cultivated. The transformation was not limited to Sam's academic pursuits. His character underwent a profound change as well. The once carefree boy had developed a sense of discipline and responsibility that extended beyond his studies. He began to assist his father in the fields, shouldering some of the burden of the family's daily toil. His determination to succeed had instilled in him a work ethic that was admired by all. But it was not just Sam's academic prowess or his work ethic that set him apart, it was the way he carried himself. He exuded a quiet confidence, a belief in his own abilities that was both infectious and inspiring. His friends, once skeptical of his transformation, now looked up to him as a role model, realizing that with hard work and dedication, they too could pursue their dreams. As the scholarship competition drew nearer, Sam's transformation reached its zenith. He had not only mastered the subjects that would be tested but had also developed a deep understanding of the value of education itself. He had come to see education not just as a means to escape the confines of the village but as a powerful tool for personal growth and positive change. The night before the competition, as Sam sat in his room, reviewing his notes and reflecting on the journey he had undertaken, he felt a profound sense of gratitude. He knew that regardless of the outcome of the competition, he had already achieved something extraordinary. He had transformed himself from a carefree village boy into a young man of purpose, determination, and vision. Chapter 5, the chapter of transformation, was a testament to the incredible power of education and the unwavering commitment of a young man to seize the opportunity before him. Sam's journey from a playful boy to a focused scholar had not only changed his life but had also become a source of inspiration for the entire village of Greenvale, a reminder that with dedication and perseverance, one could achieve remarkable transformation and make dreams a reality.
Chapter 6, The Competition. The day of the scholarship competition dawned bright and clear in Greenvale, casting a golden glow over the tranquil village. The air was filled with a sense of anticipation, as if the entire village held its breath, awaiting the outcome of Sam's journey, a journey that had transformed him from a carefree boy into a dedicated scholar. The village square, usually bustling with activity during festivals and gatherings, was now a place of solemnity and reverence. Villagers had gathered to witness the culmination of Sam's efforts, and their hopes and dreams for a brighter future hung in the balance. Sam, dressed in his best attire, felt a mixture of nerves and determination as he stood at the entrance of the makeshift examination hall. The competition was tough, and he was well aware of the formidable opponents he would face. But he had come too far to be deterred now. Inside the hall, the atmosphere was charged with tension. Students from neighboring villages had also gathered, each vying for the coveted scholarship. The competition was not just a test of knowledge, it was a test of character and determination. The scholarship was not merely an educational opportunity, it was a lifeline to a better future. As the examination papers were distributed, Sam felt a rush of adrenaline. The questions were challenging, but he was prepared. He read each one carefully, his mind racing to recall the knowledge he had painstakingly acquired over the past months. Time seemed to blur as he worked through the questions. Sam's focus was unwavering, his determination unshaken. He knew that this was his moment, his chance to prove that the transformation he had undergone was not in vain. Hours passed, and the examination came to an end. Sam submitted his paper with a sense of satisfaction, knowing that he had given it his all. The weight of expectation that had been bearing down on him for so long was now replaced with a feeling of accomplishment. The days that followed were marked by a sense of anticipation and anxiety. The village square, once again a gathering place for the villagers, buzzed with conversations about the competition. Whispers of Sam's performance circulated through the crowd, and the entire village seemed to hold its breath, waiting for the results. Finally, the day of reckoning arrived. The village council, in a solemn ceremony, announced the results of the scholarship competition. Sam's heart pounded with nervous anticipation as the names of the winners were read aloud. When his name was called as the winner of the scholarship, a wave of emotions washed over him. It was a moment of triumph, a validation of the countless hours of study and the unwavering determination that had brought him to this point. The villagers erupted into cheers and applause, their faces illuminated by smiles of pride and hope. Sam's mother, tears of joy in her eyes, rushed forward to embrace her son. She knew that this victory was not just his, it was a victory for the entire village, a testament to the power of hard work and perseverance. As he stood there, surrounded by the people who had supported him throughout his journey, Sam realized the profound impact that this opportunity would have on his life and the lives of those around him. The scholarship was not just a ticket to a better education, it was a ticket to a better future, one that held the promise of breaking free from the cycle of poverty that had gripped the village for generations. Chapter 6, the chapter of the competition, marked the culmination of Sam's journey. It was a celebration of his hard-won success and a reminder that with determination, dedication, and the right opportunity, one could overcome even the toughest challenges. Sam's victory was not just a personal achievement, it was a beacon of hope for the village of Greenvale, a testament to the power of dreams and the transformative potential of education.
Chapter 7: The Future. With the scholarship secured, Sam's life took a new direction, one that would lead him away from the familiar landscapes of Greenvale and into the bustling city where his educational journey would truly begin. As he bid farewell to his family and friends, the village that had been his home for as long as he could remember, he carried with him a sense of purpose and a profound gratitude for the opportunity he had been given. The journey ahead was filled with uncertainty, challenges, and the promise of a future that shone with potential. The city was a world unlike anything Sam had ever known. Its towering buildings, bustling streets, and the cacophony of life that filled its every corner were a stark contrast to the tranquil simplicity of Greenvale. But Sam was not daunted by the new surroundings, he was invigorated by them. His education in the city was rigorous, demanding long hours of study and a level of dedication that matched the challenges he faced. Sam soon realized that the scholarship was not just a gift but a responsibility, one that he embraced wholeheartedly. The subjects he studied were more complex and diverse than ever before, and he met each one with the same determination that had propelled him through the scholarship competition. His passion for learning grew, and he developed a hunger for knowledge that was insatiable. But the city was not without its challenges. Sam faced moments of doubt and homesickness, missing the familiar sights and sounds of his village. Yet, he drew strength from the memories of his family, his friends, and the unwavering support of the villagers who believed in him. As the years passed, Sam excelled in his studies, becoming not just a student but a scholar in his own right. His hard work and dedication did not go unnoticed, and he soon found himself on a path that would lead to a successful career as a lawyer. But Sam's journey was not one of personal success alone. He never forgot where he came from, the village that had nurtured him, and the dreams of a better life that had driven him forward. With his newfound knowledge and skills, he returned to Greenvale, not as a prodigal son but as a beacon of hope and inspiration. His legal expertise became a lifeline for the villagers, many of whom had faced injustices and struggles for generations. Sam used his education to fight for their rights, to bring about positive change in the village he loved so dearly. The transformation he had undergone, from a carefree boy to a determined scholar, had come full circle. Sam had not just changed his own life, he had changed the lives of those around him. He proved that with hard work, dedication, and the right opportunity, anyone could break free from the shackles of poverty and achieve their dreams. As he stood in the village square, surrounded by the familiar faces of his family, friends, and fellow villagers, Sam knew that his journey was far from over. It was a journey filled with new challenges, new opportunities, and a future that held limitless potential. Chapter 7, the chapter of the future, marked the beginning of a new phase in Sam's life, a life shaped by the transformational power of education, the unwavering support of a community, and the belief that dreams could be turned into reality. Sam's story became an enduring inspiration, a reminder that the pursuit of knowledge and the determination to succeed could change not just one life, but an entire village, and perhaps, even the world.
Indeed, Sam's story became a powerful inspiration to the entire village of Greenvale. It served as a living testament to the transformative potential of education and the indomitable spirit of a determined individual. Sam's journey from a carefree village boy to a dedicated scholar and lawyer proved that, regardless of one's humble beginnings, the pursuit of knowledge and the unwavering pursuit of a dream could break the chains of poverty and create a path to a brighter future. The impact of Sam's success extended far beyond his own life. It ignited a spark of hope and ambition within the hearts of the villagers, especially the youth who saw in him the embodiment of what was possible. they began to believe that they too could strive for more, that they too could overcome the limitations of their circumstances and reach for their own aspirations. The village of Greenvale, once a place where dreams seemed distant and unattainable, began to change. The children of the village, inspired by Sam's story, started to take their studies more seriously. Parents and elders realized the importance of education and began to invest more in the schooling of their children. The entire community began to see education as a means to break the cycle of poverty that had held them captive for generations. Sam's return to Greenvale as a lawyer was a defining moment. He used his knowledge and skills not just to improve his own life, but to serve the village. He became a voice for the voiceless, fighting for justice and bringing about positive changes that rippled through the community. His story was shared not only within Greenvale but also in neighboring villages, spreading hope and motivation far and wide. Sam's journey became a beacon of inspiration for rural communities across the region, encouraging them to invest in education and believe in the transformative power of determination. In the end, Sam's story was not just about personal success, it was a story of collective triumph. It was a reminder that with hard work, determination, and the right opportunities, anyone could overcome their circumstances and achieve their dreams. It was a testament to the incredible potential that lay hidden within every individual, waiting to be unleashed through the pursuit of knowledge and the unwavering belief in oneself. Sam's journey had transformed not only his life, but also an entire village, leaving behind a legacy of hope, resilience, and the enduring power of dreams.